What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of American Horror Story, Season 11, New York, Episode 2. Thank you for your service. Baby, okay, we getting somewhere just a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this episode kind of confused me because I'm like, who is it? Is it one person? Is it two people? Is it three people? Who is Big Daddy? Okay, because is Big Daddy just a hallucination? Is he trying to be like the type of person that's, I don't know who he is, because we find out that I guess the main killer is not the person that we thought it was, Big Daddy. At least that's what I'm assuming now, because when we seen Geno, right? The last that we saw Geno went to that club to talk to that old queen, the old white man or whatever. And he was telling them about, how he would see this guy who will order Mai Tais for, the gay men that basically was lonely and couldn't get nobody or whatever. And then he'd pick them up, do whatever he do with them, and he never see him again, right? And so I think he had a drink too, a Mai Tai as well. Geno got picked up because he was drugged, okay? We find out that he's in his house, this apartment or whatever, and the TV is on, and he's tied up. He got his arms like this or whatever. He got like the plastic ties on him. I think he probably had handcuffs on him or whatever. Baby dude came over there, and he puts a needle in his arm. Then when he was laying on the bed, he woke him up or whatever. He was sterilizing another needle, and he was sticking the needles in his nail beds, like right under. I said, get the fuck out of here. What in the hell? All right. Then gonna say something. I'm about to pop your dislocate your shoulders. Okay, I'm about to put them above your head, and I'm about to dislocate your shoulders. I can see that you in pain. I can see that you nervous. I can see that you scared and all this shit. But you're about to be in some more pain, okay? But let me just tell you this. I was doing all this stuff trying to get them to get the attention of me to figure out what the hell is going on. But see, they don't know me now, okay? It's like they really don't care. Maybe because I'm gay. And that's basically what it is. And so he like, I'm doing this. And I've been giving him parts of people, you know what I'm saying? Parts of gay men. But now I got to give him a whole body, That's what I wasn't doing at first. I got to give him a whole body to make them know that gay men are the same as regular people. We bleed the same. We do the same thing. We are the same. We're human just like y'all. I said, I get it, bitch. I understand you want to be noticed, you want to be accepted, you want to be understood, you want to be looked at as part of society if that's where we're going. But why are you as a gay man attacking other gay men? That just don't make sense to me. I said, what in the world is going on with this dude, right? Meanwhile, he was about to cut him open or whatever. He opened up Geno's shirt, and he saw that he had like the USMC on him. That's like the military or whatever, some faction of the army or military. Don't get me started. I don't know which one it is. He was like, oh, so you serve too? Well, you can't serve again, but a fellow serviceman, well, you can't serve again. Well, thank you for your services. Now, see, I'm going to let you go back, and once you wake up, you can try to call the cops. You can tell them what's going on, but they won't believe you because they don't give a shit. And I said, wow, that is so fucked up, because this is so goddamn true. I said, this don't make no sense. And see, that's how Dama got away with all this shit. And I hate the fact that we keep on using that as an example, but it is what it is at this point. We've seen it, And so next thing you know, Geno wakes up and he's in this peep hole, like this peep show type thing, that you just sit there and you just watch people do stuff. You pay to watch them. Somebody woke him up. Baby, when he stumbled on out of there, the way he passed out on that curb, on that sidewalk, and said help real faintly, and the way that lady walked past, humanity is lost, okay? The way that lady walked past with her little shopping cart, going home, minding her business. Mama didn't even look down at him like, oh, are you okay? Somebody get some help. Or at least say, oh, are you okay? And then kept on walking. Mama just kept walking. I said, what? Come to find out, it was two other gay men, drag queens or whatever, they saw him and they picked him up, tried to give him help or whatever. They took him down to the police precinct. He was trying to, file a report. He also saw Patrick there. Patrick couldn't say nothing because that's, he's still in the closet. And I don't want this to be the running issue between Patrick and Geno, because Geno, again, you cannot get upset that you are with a closeted gay man and he is on the police force. Is he really supposed to? Do you really expect him in that day and age to just give up his job and to come out and to further put his life in danger? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. We should want to be ourselves, but it was just if he was to do that, ain't no telling what would have happened. Ain't no telling what type of retaliation would have came against him. And I just cannot stand when people get, even in this day and age, I don't like it when people get with closeted people and you know that they're closeted. You know they're not ready to come out. You know what's going on because they have told you, but yet you still decide to pursue a relationship or something with them. And then you get to the point where you're tired of being on a secret. You chose to be that secret by getting into this relationship with him. All right? And that's what Geno is. And Geno is complaining about it. I said, sir, I get it, but this is who you fell in love with. So just deal with it at this point. This is what you chose, But I felt so bad for him. He was so goddamn shooketh, okay? But then he went on ahead and he started writing a story about it because Adam came down there to the native, column newspaper trying to talk to him, and he showed him about Sully. He showed him the picture, and before he could say anything, Sully started reading about what he was writing, and then it was about his experience of being kidnapped by a serial killer or whatever, and what he was saying, and how he tried to get help from the police, and the police didn't want to do anything. And so basically, they come together and they're like, let's come up with a little hotline or something where our people can call, and get a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? Baby, they do this, and Adam putting up all these papers, right? These flyers saying, the police want us dead and all this stuff. Why the police take him off the street, put him in a room? Now, see, this part confused me a little bit, all right? Because I said, what? What is happening? So while they was in there interrogating him, mind you, I forgot to tell y'all, the police chief of that precinct is played by oh my God, I don't remember his name. Is it Pinson? The dude that used to be on Harold Kumar Goes to White Castle, the Indian guy, the Asian American guy. I believe he's Asian American. Him, okay. And in real life, he just came out. He got a little boyfriend, a little fiance, or whatever that he's been. And mostly everybody on here is gay. So I appreciate the fact that the majority of the actors and actresses on here are either gay, lesbian, or in that queer realm. So that was cool. But I was like, to hear him say the F word later on in the episode, I said, girl, what? I said, so is he gonna come out as undercover just like Patrick is or whatever? But they had Adam up in that room, right, interrogating them and basically trying to badger them into why you up here putting out this shit about the NYPD? What did we ever do to you? What is this and all this stuff? Why are you talking to that F word news reporter or whatever for that gay magazine or gay newspaper shit? Okay, girl, next thing you know, this is what confused me. Now I can get them interrogating him, trying to intimidate him and all that stuff to, stop what he doing or whatever, because, shit like that happens, okay? But at this point, Patrick was in there. Patrick had to step up like he was doing something, but at the same time, the way that he was speaking and coming off to him, Adam picked up on the fact that, yeah, you're covering yourself, okay? So you're one of us, you're one of me, and you're covering yourself trying to fit in with them, okay? So that they won't find out your secret, But in the midst of this shit happening, the weirdest thing happened in this moment. All of a sudden, the door opens up and this big black guy comes in shirtless, no clothes on, just a jock strap and a cowboy hat. And then he slaps the dog shit out of Adam. and then he walks right back out. Didn't say nothing. I said, what the fuck was that? Was that a hallucination from Adam? Because, you know, like I said, he's been having these hallucinations that people keep saying something is coming, and it's evil. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then you want to know what? I'm sorry. I said maybe dude is a grower, because that Jock Sheriff didn't do him no justice after we saw old boy in the first episode, the black boy, the black man that was getting photographed. I said, what? Are you a grower? I said, I mean, it ain't my thing, but I just said, wait a minute, it's kind of tucked in there. Like, what's going on? No offense. He said, baby, I'm a grower, not a shower. I said, all right, you do you, boo-boo. But, he get put down there in a jail cell, in a holding cell, and it looked like he was down in the basement. I don't know. Girl, we'll get to some basement shit, because anyway, Patrick comes down there to talk to him, and then Adam basically was like, so you're one of us, and do anybody else know? I know your secret. He was like, baby, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, yeah, baby, I know what you're talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. But, do you know, I was looking at the drink, because he was like, damn, can I get something to drink, when they was up there interrogating him, because they had him up there for hours, right? And when they put him down there, Patrick had brought him a can of pop, right? We say pop out here in the Midwest, okay? But I was looking at it, and I said, bitch, is that RC? Now, see, girl, I ain't know RC used to be on the East Coast like that or whatever. I thought it was just not a West Coast, but a Midwest drink. I know they got it down there in Mississippi, because I think I seen like Scotty from Scotty by Nature TV. He be drinking them or whatever. But let me tell you something. Back in the day, we used to drink RC. It wasn't in the hood, especially in the hood. You know, it wasn't Coca-Cola that we drank. It wasn't Pepsi. It was RC. It was Fuego and RC, okay? And back in my day, girl, this was back when the prices wasn't shit didn't cost so goddamn much. And I remember this clearly. A 2-liter pop. A 2-liter pop cost $1.10, and the 10 cent was the tax. It literally cost $1. Okay, baby, that's how much inflation and shit time has gone. Baby, you can't get that price no more. You cannot get a 2-liter for that price. Okay, and then you know, my grandmama. I don't even know how her body was functioning as well as it was functioning, because when I tell you go over there and visit her, and then I'm talking about my daddy's mama, they used to have like Coke cans, RC cans, like the 12-pack, and the fucking 1-liter bottles just stacked up. I'm like, damn, do y'all drink fucking water? Do y'all drink fucking water? Like, what's going on? I said, child, that kind of turned me off from RC when I see it all that. But I was like, wow, that was something cool to see. And to see the can bottle, it's just like seeing the evolution of things. I see it's fascinating to me. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, he told him, if you still got that card, because he gave him a card the last time that he talked to him about his friend being missing or whatever. And he said, if you still have my number on that card, you call me directly if you see anything going on. But your ass stay the fuck off the street and be fucking safe, because it's crazy out here. Because he actually told him that he's investigating some other stuff that's going on within, you know, the community. Like somebody is really out here trying to take people out. And Geno had to tell Mr. Adam, you might as well just give up on your friend, because your friend probably dead already. Okay, so that's just what it is. He's not coming home. Okay, meanwhile, we get back to Miss Hannah, okay, Dr. Hannah. We see that it's this guy and this girl. They're in the waiting room of the doctor's office. Oh, excuse me. They're talking about the reason why they're there. You know, he was like, I need some type of medication because he's depressed. And she was like, what you need to be depressed about? She was like, you know, you're gay and everything. What's not to be depressed, okay? You're gay living in the time back then. Of course, depression comes on and all that stuff. Meanwhile, she said, well, she there because she got some type of rash on her leg that she don't know what it is, and nobody knows what it is, and maybe the doctor can figure out what it is, and she trying to figure out how come she's always tired. And I'm like, oh, geez, the stuff is spreading, okay? okay? And then it was another person that was sitting there, and she was like, yo, what you here for? I know you see us, and I know you hear what we talking about. I see you over there looking. He was sitting there looking at something behind a magazine. And then she gets up and get upset because he didn't respond and pour the thing down. And I'm sitting here like, who goes to the doctor's office and asking people why they there? He started talking about some, that's against the law, whatever, trying to give people information and all this stuff. And then he was like, just joking. And he has such a weird face, but it's the same voice, if I do recall, that was in the beginning that was doing whatever he was doing to Geno, just weird. And I've seen this actor on a show that comes on Showtime, okay? I can't remember when I found the name of it. I hope they bring it back for a second season because it was a new show that came on last season. And he plays the gay friend, the awkward gay friend or whatever. I think she was a lesbian. But I was like, oh wow, it's cool to see him on here, And he just has a peculiar looking face, okay? And so he goes up in there. First, he told them that he was there because he got bit by his cat. But then he goes into the office to the doctor and told her that he has a rash, right? Later on, we find out that either she was talking about him or she was talking about Sam, because Sam had came in there and he was trying to get some medication because something was going on with him and it hadn't cleared up or whatever from the last doctor he went to, and they gave him some pills and it wasn't working. And then so he was trying to see what was up and she gave him a different type of pill. And she was telling him that, you got something that was very, very rare, and I've only seen it in 4 people so far, whatever. Basically, I feel like Sam probably got HIV, okay? And so she was recording it down in her notes, in her little, microphone or whatever, saying how somebody got a rash underneath their foot, and it's this particular type of sarcoma, whatever, that's only presented in Italian men, older Italian men. And she get interrupted with a phone call, and it's Sandra Bernhardt's character basically telling her to come down to the pier, to the Central Park or whatever, because she got some information about what's going on, okay? And she said when she went down there, at first it's the fucking night, and it's New York. I ain't going nowhere in no goddamn park in no night in New York. That's the same thing like going to the park in Chicago at night. No. Baby, what are you doing? And by yourself? By yourself? So she hearing some things, and she go walk away from the little bridge where she was at, and she goes over and she looks down the fucking park, and you see Big Daddy with some chains, some thick ass chains that I said, girl, boy, you better fucking run. What the fuck? Now at this moment, I'm like, is he really there, or is he just a hallucination for everybody, or just certain people? Or is it like he's the evil that's coming, that's warning that the evil is coming, or that you're gonna be next or something? I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to figure that out. That's the part that's got me stuck, because I'm like, at first I thought he was the killer, but I'm pretty sure that he's not. It's most likely old boy that was at the beginning, or is he really just the only one that's the killer or whatever? I don't know. And I love looking at shows that got me fucking questioning what the fuck is going on, because that means I'm gonna keep on tuning in and it's catching my interest real good, And so at this point, she had started running. She turned around and it was Sandra right there, okay? And so she basically was like, I got some information about the stuff that you're looking into, what's going on. And basically what it is it's being put here by the government. I said, what? Y'all know that's what they said about AIDS at one point. They did put that out there. I said, girl, y'all conspiracy theory, okay? But she had went down there, her and her girls back over there bothering Geno. She was pissed off about the shit that was going on, about the fact, yeah, we want to be included in this, put put up in the voice or whatever that lesbian got issues too. And he's more focused on the fact that these gay men are being, killed or whatever, which is understandable. But you can put your story out there about what's going on with the gay community as well as what's going on with the lesbians community and their issues, and you will get more subscribership. And I just don't understand how come he couldn't get that. But it got to the point where he just said fuck it, and he went on ahead and let them have a desk and let them be able to write whatever it is that they want to write. And I get it that you don't know what to say about the lesbian because you're not a lesbian or whatever, but that's why you should just go ahead and hire lesbian writers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so that everybody can get what they need, you know what I'm saying? So we get past that, and Geno was coming out, I think, of his job, and Barbara, who is Patrick's ex-wife, she came across him and basically was like, listen, I heard about what happened to you. And she said, wait a minute, you read the gay newspaper? She said, yeah, I mean, I live up in the East Village, so come on, I have to. And so at this point, she was like, I just want to give you this. She was going through some things and she found a box. Now, in episode 1, I think we saw Patrick look in this same wooden box, and we opened it up and it was like some leather handcuffs and stuff or whatever. It was different color bandanas. Mind you, he had already asked Geno, what do these bandanas colors mean? What does that mean? The handkerchief stuff, as if he didn't know. Barbara has that same exact box, and she's giving it to Geno and saying, you need to talk to your man about this because he lies. I'm a little concerned, and I felt uneasy that this stuff was here. And I said, what you feel uneasy about? Baby, he had a little bit of lube, he had a little bit of leather up in there, he had some handkerchiefs or whatever, so he was out there doing whatever he was doing. And you felt uneasy about it? The only person that should feel uneasy about it is Geno, because, it's like Patrick is not telling him everything and coming across as if he don't know certain stuff, but he kind of do, because he probably has participated in stuff, And this leads Patrick and Geno to have a little conversation. And Geno want to go on this undercover type of situation, like go to different bars and stuff to see what's going on with this case and everything. And it's not Patrick's world, but Geno convinced him to come. So they go to this one particular bar, right? And we see throughout the episode on 2 different occasions, this bar and another bar, somebody get offered a drink, a Mai Tai, with the umbrella in it, and we never see the person who gives it, but we hear the voice, at least on one. When Geno and Patrick was at this bar, this guy comes up and he's trying to talk to Patrick. He was like, you're a prisoner or you're a guard? He was like, how about neither? And he gets offended by something that Patrick says about it raining. He's trying to stop the rain or some shit. And dude really got offended, like he was a big dude or whatever. Like when I say big dude, kind of like, stout, big or whatever, not fat, but a little bit bigger than Geno and what's his name, Patrick. So he go down to the end of the bar, and then the bartender was like, here, you got a drink. And it was like, what's this drink? He said, what the fuck is this? First of all, it looked like a little fruit. It was a little fruity umbrella drink. I guess they want to say a girly drink. That's what he wanted to say. And so he went on ahead and drank it. I was like, wait a minute, bitch. Dude, the bartender said he gave it to, well, I don't see who gave it to you no more, but some dude, he said it was for you, okay? I don't see who gave it to me. I don't see how it was poured or whatever. I'm not taking a drink from a stranger. And this is what I've been talking about for the past few videos about how, y'all, people was just too trusting back in the day. And this is like just a few years ago, just way too goddamn trusting. He still drank that drink. I said, what? Even though it found out that there wasn't any, drugs in the drink, you still don't know. If I don't see you pour that shit and I don't see you hand it to me and what your hands doing, both your hands doing, baby, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we hear somebody talking to him, and he was like, you like the drink? And he was about to turn around. He said, don't turn around, don't look. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling him, yeah, it was cool or whatever. Kind of remind me of either rum, and he don't really like rum or whatever. And he said he was giving him the history about how it came about. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he stabbed old boy in the neck. He stabbed him in the neck and walked the fuck away. And we never saw his face, but we heard his voice. I said, oh my goodness. And then Geno and Patrick, they were getting into it because Geno had confronted Patrick about the box, okay? And before Patrick could fully really say, okay, yeah, I know about this, and yeah, I done this, that's when old boy got stabbed in the neck and they had to check everything out. Of course, the cops really didn't do shit, you know, and that was to be expected. Meanwhile, you got another club or whatever that was going on situation. Well, let me get to Sully. Not Sully, but Adam. Adam went out with his friend Morris, and they was walking because the friend came out and bailed him or picked him up from jail, you know. And he was like, let's go down to this, it's this bitching party that's happened in the rundown side of the city. And it was like, why I gotta be run down and why are we going out there? He was like, I mean, it's this rich dude or whatever, all these different type of artists or whatever, they're gonna be there, okay? And so they wind up going there, and you know, he's a vulgar, because that's what he was doing, Morris. And it was the guy, I believe, that was sitting in the doctor's office that was there for depression, because I remember his head when we first see and we come in, we hear it, and it's almost like it's the ballroom music or whatever, you know, that we hear da 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 da, you know, but it was the white version. He was like, mommy don't want no milk no more, mommy don't want no milk, mommy don't want no milk no more, meow 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 meow. I said, bitch, what the fuck is this? It kind of went just a little bit, okay, just a little bit. I was sitting here like, all right. Okay, that's enough. Meanwhile, there was another guy that was there that was an artist that was painting. And then you got the MC that was up there talking and, you know, doing what he do. And then he called Morris up there. And dude, shut up. I said right in front of everybody like that? Wow. The little boy that they got, or I should say the little twink, because that's what he was, no offense, that he had came up there to get that thing out his ass. He had a nice little ass, okay? We turned around and had the tutor. I said, wait a minute, you little slim thick, okay? You know, he did what was it? It looked like a little heroin or something, I don't know, because he shot it up. And then they started doing what they was doing, and of course, again, you know, Adam get triggered with him saying something about, you know, something is coming, and he bumps into Theo. And so they go outside, and it's like Theo is interested in him for some reason. But Theo has a boyfriend. And, you know, Adam asks him, why do you collect all these men and you have a boyfriend? Don't you love him? He said, sometimes, but these niggas, these men or whatever, it's just for sex. You know, and I was just like, what? I said, I get it. Mind you, his friend Morris said, if you wanted monogamy, you should have been straight. I said, wow. They really playing into that stereotype about how gay men just can't never be in a relationship with each other. They don't do relationships. I feel sorry for some people, because it is some gay men out there that really want to be in monogamous relationships. And sometimes it's just hard to do it. But Adam just wants, you know, he wants to get to know a person. He want to be taken out on a dinner or whatever. And I think him and Theo might hook up. I don't know. Adam has such a Adam is young with an old face. And I think, wasn't he one of the twin boys that played on Desperate Housewives? What's her name? The one that got caught up in the Felicity Huffman, one of her boys. I think that's who he was, okay? But yeah, that was interesting. But then we get to this other bar that was having some things going on, and there was this guy who got offered a drink, and the guy wasn't there that same Mai Tai, right? But see, he was smart enough. The only time that he was smart, he said, I ain't see who gave me this drink. I don't see the person here still. So you could take this shit back and you can give me a beer. So he got the beer. He looked and did whatever he wanted to do. And then he goes out and he walked past, and the payphone started ringing. And he was looking like, should I answer it or shouldn't I? He went on ahead and answered. I said, don't answer that shit. What the fuck you answering for? Baby, it's somebody on the end of the phone that I'm thinking is the killer, oh boy, from the beginning of the episode. I'm like, so he calling payphones and this is how he getting people. And dude basically telling him, come to his apartment and you want to have fun and, you know, this we'll do this and everything and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, you don't know who the fuck this is and you gonna say yes and you get that address and you tell the man that your name is Steven. I said, baby, whatever happens to you, you deserve it at this point. I'm sorry, because you just, what? Meanwhile, we see Sam, he gets off the elevator to his place and we see Big Daddy standing there. Mind you, he was there before in the first episode when it came to Sam as well. But did you notice when he walked into the door and they showed the side profile and you could see through his mask, he didn't have any eyes. It just went straight to the wall. Oh, I'm just, the angle that they had it just made it look like that. Sam comes in the house. He goes to the counter, one of the desks, and he opens up a little jar and gets this key out, right? He opens up a door and he started walking down these steps. Baby, he goes down to the basement, and why is little boy Steven that picked up the telephone is down there? So the person that was on the phone was Sam. I said, what the fuck is happening? Sam got this motherfucker up in a goddamn cage naked. So they was doing some freaky shit that whole time and he left his ass there, okay? He was like, listen, you answered the phone. You knew what was happening, so you was down for it. I'm not ready to let your ass go and we're about to have some more free fun. I said, what the fuck is happening? He said, I mean, I had my fun and I'm done. I don't want no more. And he said, well, I'm not done, okay? I said, oh my goodness. Samuel, what the fuck is happening with you, okay? Meanwhile, they found out that there was another killing, okay? There was something else that happened. I said, so is Samuel just fucking people and just keeping them against their will and then letting them go after he finished alive? Is he working in cahoots with old boy at the beginning? Who the fuck is Big Daddy? What is going on? Because at the end of the episode, the chief comes down and said, you probably was right about your F-word killer. You know, he left an assortment of body parts for us. And I said, what? Baby, we turned around and it's a goddamn line of fucking hands. Different size fucking hands. And let me see. Left, right, left. Are they all the right hands? They look like they're all the right hands. I said, what the fuck is happening? And that's how it ended. I said, now see, bitch, I'm confused. So do y'all think it's more than one killer? What do y'all think about Sam, okay, at this point? This is episode 2. What do y'all think about Sam? And do you solely think that it's just the guy that was at the beginning that was in the doctor's office, okay? Because I'm pretty sure he's something to do with it, you know? But so far, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this because it's making me think now, okay? But you guys tell me how you felt about these first 2 episodes, and I will see you guys next week for the next episode. Peace.